What's up guys, it's Ninja Dog, back with some more Madden 20 Ultimate Team. Let's get to it. My record right now is in Graham, only one loss away from elimination. What's up, Inner Rhino? I haven't really been playing Madden 20 in a while. I've been milking all those Nintendo vids. But, anyway, I'm finally gonna hit it up for y'all. Try to see. I need to improve this offensive line. Like, a lot. Oh, why are you bringing up something that happened like 2 weeks ago, yeah? Alright, I'm gonna get a new center. Hopefully one that I can afford. You know, I'm gonna try to upgrade that O-line. Dang, they're not really that expensive. I'm gonna get this 80 overall. That should help the offense. Okay, now I'm a 74 overall. Now let me upgrade that left tackle. Dang, these stuff really aren't that expensive, are they? This is pretty cheap, yo. I could actually get something good off of this. Alright, yo, I gotta upgrade that offensive line. I've learned my lesson from Madden 19. Like, I've really underrated offensive line. Like, I should really improve on that. The last thing I'm gonna want to upgrade is that right tackle, but I'm gonna save up my coins to buy it. And then after that, I'll fix up the rest of the team, like the corners. The corners need to be upgraded for sure. I'm gonna need to upgrade that corner right there. Now we're gonna get into a game.
Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Full back right now.
This is taken to the 13.
Look at the uniform.
Nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Yo, what in the world? Bro. Sweet.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun. Luck.
Pretty much the same similar uniforms. It could be so confusing.
And bringing it in right side.
We're not going to know who's who.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Don't y'all just love games like this? That sounds like by the way, not Tom Brady.
57's Mike.
On baseline.
Play action. It's Luck.
Let's get off the field.
And it's incomplete.
Yo, this is why you never choose Cowboys. That's why you never choose Cowboys as your football team. This.
And they look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
I have a feeling he's probably going to go short.
From the gun, here's Luck.
Oh, damn it.
Over the middle, complete. It's Holt. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
He's like, bro, look at this, man. Look at this. Look at this.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Luck. Over the middle to Beckham. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
All right, man.
On first down, Luck. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Here's Luck. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Luck. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown.
I can't even tell who's who, bro. I don't know who to guard.
Amari Cooper there to make the grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Dawson able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
All right. Here I go.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Last game.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
So I have a lot of...
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Mahomes to throw. And caught left side, Olsen. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Even with that,
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
You still gotta be careful. You have no idea what can happen in this game.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Mahomes.
Threw that too
Olsen, and it's
early.
intercepted.
Oh my
Picked
God,
up by
bro.
Leighton Vander Esch. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard
Frustrating.
line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception.
Right.
They put their defense in a really tough spot.
I should need to come down.
Let it go.
Man.
390. 11 feet. 57 feet.
After the interception, it's long. Over the middle.
What? I
Amari
thought that was an
Cooper, it's
interception.
complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Y'all should obviously understand.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Love. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
How their players
In
can
for
run
the
open.
score. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Dawson tacks on the point after, and that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. They'll run on first down. It's Freeman. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, Ripley. You gotta go.
Let's kick it out of that formation.
They run. Devontae Freeman. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
The run game.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Mahomes firing complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On first down, it's Freeman. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Here's Freeman. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 22.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On third down, Devontae Freeman. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second
I
quarter.
could take my points in a 4th and 1 with this good field position.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Oh,
Check 13. Check 13. 15.
Now it's the fullback, Tommy Bohannon from nearby Fort Myers. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did.
Why would I?
They're down 2 touchdowns already. I guess they felt they needed to go for it, but still early, still first half.
I think conventional wisdom says, look, as you pointed out, you got a whole half to play. Hang in there. Don't give up any more points in this situation. Do a little adjusting at the half and come out ready to go. But sometimes those coaches can just sense their team. Maybe they're a little flat or they need a little extra inspiration. And he decided to go for it there to try and kickstart things.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now Locke. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning. Throwing is Locke. It's caught. Back up.
What in the
Another nice
world?
gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Right now, like, I literally almost had that user pick.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Now a first down throw. Locke.
Out of bounds.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. And a nice gain at 21 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, Locke. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. That's 3 touchdown passes now for Andrew Luck. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Luck throwing again. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete.